Really?
Really?
Really? You ain't know?
Really? You ain't know?
Curves. That's all I can say, curves.
When I first see you, you have to be attractive. It has to be some type of eye candy. I like a guy that's preferably taller than me.
Honestly, breasts. Big breasts.
A nice build, a nice physique, someone that looks like they work out. I'm not saying that you have to be the most bulkiest guy, because honestly I don't like that, but I like some type of tone.
Not just breasts, but that's one of the first things I noticed.
A gorgeous smile, straight teeth, pretty smile. You got me at hello.
Big booty, hips.
Clean cut, but you don't have to have a cut. I will do locks, but you gotta keep them clean.
Big booty, hips.
You just naturally make me feel comfortable, then you're also in there.
What attracts you to the opposite sex?
Booty and hips. That's it.
What attracts me to the opposite sex? But I would have to say I'm more of a personality-based person. I don't like things to be difficult.
Seriously, let me give you the political answer. I like a woman with a nice smile.
The first sign of difficulty sometimes is the first signal of a turn-off.
Carries herself like a lady in public. After all that, the tits.
This is Marlon Martin. Initially is body parts, but once I get past that piece, then I'm gonna need a little bit of intellect. There was one girl I was dating at one time. She every time I used a 3-syllable word, and she would look at me and say these literal. This is her literal response. And so obviously we just weren't mentally compatible.
When I'm looking at a brother, I'm looking at a man that's tall and stature. I don't like real skinny. So I'm not a small sister, so I need somebody with some, some arms.
Let's say an 8, and that's being honest.
8, not that her looks have to be this or that, but she has to be attracted to me physically.
At 8? Now let me just tell you, I'm a little shallow. I can admit that. Shallow Hal is one of my favorite movies. I feel where he's coming from.
What was the question? Like you said, what? So it's important. I don't want a hunchback, but I don't want nobody swinging from the towers. I want that. But it really is what's inside. I would say it's 6.
10. If I'm gonna be banging somebody, I need to remember what that sex face look like, and it can't be ugly.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
See, I had to change the script now.
I ain't mad at you.
All right, okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10? On a scale of 1 to 10.
10. I'm gonna be that shallow and say 10. It matters because there's only so many hot cooked meals you can give me. You know what I mean? At some point, I'm gonna have to turn around and be like, oh yeah, what'd you say? All right, and just
J. Ross, 420. Excellent. How would a woman know J. Ross is flirting with her?
Man.
Not in general,
If
women.
they don't know, they slow. Cause I'm a flirt.
If I'm goofy with you and being silly with you off top, that's probably my flirt, because that's a part of my personality that I keep tucked away. So if I feel that comfort off top, then that's probably gonna be my flirt. Probably gonna be goofy with you.
The problem is I don't really flirt.
I try to make you laugh, I try to make you happy. You would know if I like you, if I'm interested in you, if I give you the time of day, basically.
I am royally yours, R-Y-A-N. And right now I'm a tad bit awestruck. Actually, I'm heavily awestruck. So much so to the point why I asked the question, really? You ain't know? Well, let me tell you what they thinking, but they won't sell you. It's called game. It was given when people fell through. Monisa, the knee save, Vigatron on the replay. Be it late night hype or meeting on a weekday. Tennis courts and barbecue grills. Even on 116th and Parkview or on Park Hill. Sunglasses, a summer dress. A little bit of woman's intuition. Now I'm thoroughly impressed. Sometimes I would interview 2 in a day and leave the premises surprised by the reply to my Q&A. I gotta say, I was annoyed to find that men and women are very shallow when it comes to the eye and everything that meets it. Women want you to eat it, fellas want you to suck it. Everybody is fucking, it's shameless. It left me in utter amazement that looks are considered 80% of the basics. The basis for how I arrived at this conclusion was simple mathematics and understanding illusions. The trick is, for example, take a woman with 3 kids, 2 degrees, excellent credit, and a good gig. A God-fearing, no meat-eating, Afrocentric, eclectic woman who despises heathens. Forgot to mention that she owns her own home, but she could end up all alone. You ain't know?
How y'all doing? Just sitting here with my cousin.
Y'all is
Wait, he want to be clear. Right. Like y'all looking beautiful, you know?
Ryan is hilarious, by the way, if no one knew. Really? You didn't know?
Name 3 things guaranteed to turn you ladies straight off.
I dated someone who had something to say about everybody, and that makes me suspect about you.
Guaranteed turn-offs, not being self-sufficient.
You got hot breath, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw a piece of your at you, you know what I'm saying?
Let me be the initiator. I don't need you to be trying to give me no kiss. Like, everybody can hit. You're supposed to come in 10, let her do 90.
Don't be out here cursing and all that type of stuff.
Too much of a talker, you know? You talk too much, you know? You talk too much about yourself more so, you know, that's you know, I don't know. Just communication is a big thing for me.
For the love of God, ladies, all you chicks walking around here with your belly hanging out, and you know, you done had them 7 kids, and you know, you got the brain, you know what I'm talking about, the brain on your stomach, like, stop that.
Grab me.
Let me chase you. You know what I'm saying? Let me chase you, ladies. Guys like to run.
Sexual aggression.
Your hair. It's got to be right. For a female, the hair's got to be right.
If you are just loud and obnoxious for no reason.
I mean, me as a fat man, I at least have enough self-respect to not have my ass crack showing ever. Ever. So please, knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Your height.
A female has to be cool with kids, you know?
Don't work. This is not always key.
Y'all ain't talking to me. I'm just saying. Some guys think, yeah, for them out there, thank you.